Good morning, everyone. How you doing? Heaven has opened up and let us get to 34 degrees. We are above freezing. I am thrilled. And so are all the little animals. Yeah, it's nice to be above freezing. I think tomorrow's going to be a little warmer, maybe. But then, of course, it's all going to go downhill again. So I'm going to get as much as I can get done as much as I can the next 2 days. Got a lot to do. All right. So I just want to get right on into this because it's something that I've been seeing and it's something that's actually making things a little more tolerable right now. Okay. So I've seen a lot of these Republican town hall meetings, and I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. But it's what I don't see there at those meetings, and I think I have cracked the code. I think I've connected the dots. Here we go. Okay, so at these Republican town hall meetings across the country, I mean, they're everywhere, Republican voters are getting up in their representatives' butts. What are you going to do to stop this? Why is this happening? And these representatives, they're scared. They can't do anything against the king. So they're trying to suppress them from asking them so many questions. And I've watched them tippy toe, and I'm telling you, some of these Republican voters are absolutely fed up. I mean, and their question points are right on. Now, Republican voters that just vote Republican because that's what they've always done. And I'm going to say that the demographics of the people that I see speaking out, there's different people there, but what I've noticed, and it just could be me, older women are the ones that are showing up and showing out for the Republican Party uh, to stop this craziness. And what they seem to be more concerned about anything is DOGE. Okay. Here's what I have to say to those MAGA people who are not thinking like these Republican voters that are going into these town hall meetings and talking with these representatives because they see the problem. The MAGA people that are not showing up, okay, these are the ones who are in these conspiracy rabbit holes, groundhog holes, whatever kind of hole, mole hole, whatever kind of hole you're in. I think I have a different hole that you're in. But here's the deal, okay? These people that are going to these town hall meetings don't get into that, okay? They watch news. They're not just watching Fox News. They're not just watching Newsmax because they're not part of that generation. These are older. These women are like my mother's age. Between me and my mother's age. I'll say that. That's what I'm seeing for the most demographics that are going in at these representatives. And they're just more concerned about Elon Musk than anything. And they have a right to be. Because what is going on is against the Constitution. It's criminal. It's illegal. But y'all voted a criminal in, so I don't know why you wouldn't think that he would already be the criminal king. But I'm very excited to see this. However, this is the reason why eventually, according to Project 2025, that women's voting rights will be taken, suppressed, whatever. They're already working with, about your last name not matching who you're born because you're married, trying to get that stuff to where it's harder to vote. Women, this is to you. It doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat. What's important is that you do not back down and not speak out. Do not stop speaking out. Because here's the deal, there are certain points where all women should be meeting, and that is rights. Rights to vote, rights to have your own bank account, rights to own property. These are the things that women fought for. And I'm going to tell you right now, Republican women who are not going to those town meetings, you need to follow the women that are there, because they see what's going on in DOGE with Social Security, veterans benefits, Medicaid, Medicare, um, food rotting that's not even going to anyone, farmers not getting paid. These women in the Republican Party are the ones you need to be listening to, not these rabbit hole conspiracy crap holes that you get yourself in. When I watch these Republican women standing and shouting at their representative, and he makes a snide remark with his little, I can't say what I want to say. He just smirky. The one was smirky. The one was scared. The fat old white guy that was sitting there being questioned, you could see it in his eyes. This was scaring him. These are the people who represent the Republican Party. These are the people that are wondering why DOGE is doing things criminally, unconstitutionally, not being stopped, not being checked, allowed to print crap wherever he's printing it that's not true. Now, I probably will never vote Republican again. Probably never in my life. I started out as a Republican. My grandfather that I idolized was not a Republican. And when I saw how much he wanted Clinton in, I started researching. So Clinton's first term was my first Democrat vote. And when the man that I idolized explained why he didn't tell me to. No one told me, no one. I don't think any of my parents, I don't even know why I started my 18-year registration when I was 18, why I picked to be a Republican. I really didn't know. I knew that at that point in time, there were certain things about the Second Amendment that really meant a lot to me because I grew up with a gun in my hand. I didn't want anyone to take our guns. Then later, as I got older and I wanted to know why my grandfather was so into Clinton. And I remembered when I was little that he would talk about Jimmy Carter. And I can remember my grandma saying snide remarks about Gerald Ford. But it didn't dawn on me. But I will probably never vote Republican again because this agenda that they're pulling now is the agenda they had started years ago. Now I am aware. And the thing is now these Republicans going to these town hall meetings at their representatives, I mean, some of those women, woo, baby. That's who should be going. That's who you should be following. And you should be going to your town meetings if you don't like what's going on. You know, oh, plastic straws are great. I have had issues with a paper straw once in my life, and it was really annoying. But you know what? I can still just pop the top and drink. I mean, really. Um, oh, renaming water and a mountain and taking Greenland and taking Canada and taking Panama back and taking Gaza for personal gain. Trust me on that one. Not for us, for Mr. Trump and his crap hole people. Anyway, off subject. I can't help it. I spiral because this is so insane. It's so insane that we have to worry about our rights. We have to worry about, oh, Jesus. I don't even know how to say it. But if you haven't seen any of the town hall meetings with Republican voters against their representatives, you might want to go out there and look because they're asking the right questions. Because these women and these men that are there, they're not into these conspiracy rabbit holes that a lot of MAGA are. They're not into those influencers that try to twist the truth or not show the whole truth. So help them God, please. All right, I've got to go. I am considering making me some biscuit donuts. I know, right? I'd show you that. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. Bye.